Yeah.
Or is this continued from yesterday?
This is continued from yesterday.
Oh, it's continued?
Yeah.
In terms of war, whenever, I guess,
It's on site.
oh, it's on site. Okay. What's up? Alright, we're here.
Hello.
Hello, do you have a thermite?
Liam, do you have a
What?
thermite?
I'm desperate.
Yes.
We
He's
hit a
desperate.
fleeker and I forgot about the thermite
Yeah.
needed.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. Why?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you do? Where can I get it from? I'm desperate. We
Want me to
just hit
ping
the
you?
bank and then forgot I needed a thermite.
You
Yeah,
want-
tell him to come over. He knows he's been here before.
Can you
but
come to
he doesn't know
Liam's
where it
house,
is.
Lexi's house?
He doesn't know where. He doesn't know where.
Wispy,
his ping is.
Wispy Mountain Drive.
I don't know where the
I'll
fuck that
ping
is.
you. What's your ping?
Oh, fuck, there goes the cops. How much do I need to bring?
7K.
Okay, ping me on 16.
16.
Lifesaver.
All right, I got
Hey,
you.
oh, you're there now. Perfect.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Bye. I still need 20 thermite for what's his face?
Who?
For Albert, because he prepaid me. This fucking guy.
Did he?
Yes.
Okay. Is he just like built like that? Does he have,
Yeah, he has like $1
everything
million.
fused up? What does he do with him?
Sells them.
Did he tell you where he was, Eugene?
Oh, he's coming here. He was doing a fleek and then he forgot thermite. This fucking guy.
I think Lexi's inside. You can go start talking, or I'll just.
Oh, we're
wanna
just
see.
talking here? It's locked.
She's in like walk-in.
Oh. Yo-ho!
So is this were like ongoing, or was it not a one-day thing? I'm confused.
Why? What's wrong?
No, I'm just confused because I don't even know what happened.
Flippy grenaded Alex. And so I bombed his house twice. So,
Okay.
why?
No, I was just asking because like I ran into them this morning, and then basically he was like, they were trying to attack me and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't even know what's going on. And he's like, well, you were there last night being a lookout. I'm like, oh, don't make those assumptions, because I was there, with Freddie going to his plant garden, and then we saw tankers roll in. And then all of a sudden I'm picking up Alex's body, and then he's saying OG orders, go down back to like the rental spot. And then they ambush at the rental spot. I'm like, dude, is this like continuous? Is it just like a one-day thing? Is it like, I have to be on my guard, like, because they might jump me at any time?
Okay, I feel like I'm picking up that you just don't want a part of this, or that you think it's dumb, right?
It is pretty dumb.
Okay, but it's also like not that serious as you think it is. Like, you have to watch your back. It's not that deep, I think. It's kind of just like a petty thing. It's not really like, I think, as serious as you think it is. Kind of how like Miguel shot you and you told me it was like a little SBS, right?
Yeah, but I think this was just like, it all got thrown on me, and I was like, I don't even know what's happening. So how can I like become involved when I have no idea what's happening?
Well, I just told you what was happening.
No,
Right?
no, but like previously, before all of this, like,
Yeah, but it's just because we hadn't spoken yet, because you had just woken up, and it was in the middle of it. That's why. Right?
yeah.
What? Don't
No, it was
yeah.
just
Just tell me what's on your like.
No,
Just,
it was just like, it
listen.
wasn't
I don't want you to
spoken about
sugarcoat
it,
shit.
so.
Just tell me straight up. Like, I know exactly what you mean by the things that you say. Like I don't get what's going on. Like, I get like you think it's dumb and stupid that you don't want any part of it. Like, you don't have to sugarcoat shit. Just tell me straight up. Like, I'm not gonna get
like,
offended.
I wouldn't mind being a part of it if like I knew what was happening, and like it just be the petty shit. But I also don't want like you know, something that I do all of a sudden come back and like me getting in shit for it.
Well, like, why do you think that?
Because I think that everything that I do will end up like with somehow me getting rated. So if I like start shooting anything, then it might come back with
Well,
me
we
getting
weren't
rated
shooting.
for
I
it,
didn't have a gun. No, it's not like a shooting thing. It's like we're just being petty. We were literally just punching each other. That's it. I think you're just overthinking that of like how serious it is. It's not like a war, like where we just gun each other down. It's like just petty as shit. It's like I leave hate mail in his fucking mailboxes. Like not that deep.
I don't know. They shot my car yesterday. And
Well,
then
yeah,
also tried to shoot
they were
the
shooting,
airplane.
but I wasn't shooting. So,
Okay.
well, don't just say
Well,
okay.
I
Just tell me. You know, talk to me.
I mean, it's just like they're shooting, but we're not.
Yeah, they're
So,
like shooting at like tires. Like that's not
Yeah.
that crazy, I guess.
I guess the whole like petty war thing just came off on the wrong foot on my side.
But how? Is it because you just didn't know about it first?
Yeah, I didn't know about it, and then all of a sudden I'm getting like ambushed.
But it's not like you're not getting gunned down though, you know? Like what even happened? You got tackled?
Then just there got handcuffed, and then like get the car like Alex all of a sudden like getting tackled and shit. I'm like, bro, like punched. I'm like, what is even happening? It just looked like a huge like clusterfuck to me.
What? I don't know. I truly don't understand because it's literally just kind of just like a petty war. It's not like anything too serious.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah,
I
it is a
think that it's all
clusterfuck,
just
but we were
wrong
just kind of
timing.
yeah.
Like
Maybe.
every time something happens, it's just wrong timing. Like I wake up today
Oh,
and then I
I
get
don't
jumped,
know.
and I'm like, okay, what?
This just feels so like
I
this
don't
just
even know
feels
what's
like it's something
happening
for
yet.
it's
And then
because of something
last
else. She
night,
has
like,
something. This is
me just
becoming
trying to, like,
agitation because something
go
else is
ask
bothering her,
Freddie
so
if
she's
he's
just adding
afraid
it
or
to like a
not,
pot.
and
It's
just like,
like,
what? And
does
then I
this shit
listen on
actually
radio,
matter?
like,
Like, who gives a
what the
fuck? It's
hell is
some
happening?
bullshit.
And then
It's some like fucking
like,
SBS
just
bullshit.
now, it's like, bro, I don't even
Okay, I'm gonna be
like
honest.
it's.
I'm gonna be honest. Is this whole like war thing like piled on aggression for something else?
No, not at all.
Are you sure? Because
No.
this
Well,
is not
that's
this is
like,
not just the talk, right? This is not just what you want to talk about. There's something else, right? So
Yeah,
are you
no,
just
like
peeved
the
off
war thing,
and then
like
this
it
is like
doesn't
added
even.
onto it?
Yeah, this is just added onto it because like I try and have us a conversation, and then all of a sudden we're just ambushed again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, but you say ambushed, but it's like not that like crazy. It's like
Okay,
I
maybe
wouldn't
that's
even
the
call
wrong
that
word
an
for it, but,
ambush.
like,
It's like they're just fucking around. Not even like I mean I don't fuck with Flippy still, but
yeah. I think it's just because like it's wrong timing because I was busy trying to go do something, and then like that happened.
yeah, it's because like 5 minutes ago we got beat up by Mike Wadham, and so they were looking for us. So that it was like in the middle of that, to be honest. We went to go meet up with you, so we didn't want to make you wait.
Yeah, like now that like I know that whenever we see them, it'll probably be like a petty like punching and that sort of deal. That like I'm down with that. It's just without me knowing what's happening, like I know that we threw tankers at their house and stuff, which is like normal, and like poisoning notes and stuff. Like that's funny as fuck, but I didn't have any context to it. It was just
No,
this
I
is what's
told you
happening.
yesterday that they grenaded Alex. I told you that. I told you on the phone.
But like I thought it was just like we're just bombing his house today.
Oh, I don't know. We just saw Mike Wadham, and he said some shit to Alex, so we beat him down, and that just became that. Brett. This is so weird.
Yeah, anyways, besides like the
Judge,
funny
I think
stuff,
so 2 months. I appreciate it. It's kinda
basically what
awkward.
I wanted to talk to you about is recently I feel like I've been wanting to do a lot more jobs than everyone else. Just meaning like getting up to A plus, S plus, and like being able to like scratch cars and stuff, and like actually getting up there. But every time I go and like actually ask people to do it, they're like, don't really feel like it. But then later on, they're doing it anyways. Like all of a sudden, it's just like happening. And then when it comes to like banks and such, like I feel like I'm wanting to do them more than everyone else.
Why do you say that?
Mainly because like I
I think
was
my mints got here.
like the one day you basically
Let's
said
go.
that
Fuck, it's not.
like I was trying to like do them too much,
Wait, what?
and then
Wait, when
yeah,
did I say you were doing? Wait, what?
like I was trying to hit shit too much. Like I was trying to rob banks too much. That's the day that I was like I tried to hit a Fleeka, then it wasn't available. So then I soloed a gas station. And then
Oh, I
we were
didn't
waiting
mean
for
it in like a
DC.
bad way. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can do what you want. I didn't mean it in like a bad way. I'm more so like, bro, don't do shit on your own. Like, you mean you have a crew. You can ask me to help you. You can ask anyone to help you. Thing is, Lexi, you don't ask. I'm gonna be honest with
No,
you.
I do.
No. Listen. Okay, you ask, but you ask in a way that's not asking. And then, like I said before, when you say something and no one hears you, you don't double down and you just stop talking. You just shut out everyone. I don't know why you do that, but I told you, like I said, tell people to shut the fuck up. I think you asked to go boosting one time, and then Oakley didn't have Genie, and I didn't have Genie, and then we like couldn't.
Oh no, I've asked like Liam and Alex to boost that night too. I go, yo, do you guys want to go boosting since we're just driving around? They're like, nah, not really.
Okay, but
I'm like,
that
okay.
like, is that a bad thing though? I mean, sometimes you can ask me to do a
No,
Fleeka, and I'm just not in the mood. It's not mean that I don't want to do banks anymore, or that I'm quitting doing banks. It's just sometimes I'm just not in the mood. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I know that like people aren't in the mood, but then like it's more like I ask pretty frequently to the point where it's always like a no.
But we did a Fleeka yesterday, and then we did the
No,
vault.
this is
Like, I don't understand when I've ever said no to like doing a job. I feel like we were gonna do Polito yesterday, but then everyone got fucking ACDC, and then we just like whatever. This is a little too late now.
yeah. No, it's more just like I ask, but then I always get like shut down, and then even like if
Who shuts you
yourself
down?
or
I don't think
literally
I've
just go,
ever
"Hey,
said
do
no.
you guys want to do Fleeka?" And they go, not really. Then I think it's mainly because like without like you or like Violet, people just don't want to do shit. Or like if it seems
What?
like we don't have a driver, it's just a no.
I don't really. Why do you feel like? Who specifically makes you feel like that? Is it me? Just be honest. Like, I'm not getting offended.
No, it's not you.
Well, what person in the group makes you feel like you can't do jobs unless a driver's there, or people that like shut you out?
I mean, literally, I'll ask like. I mean, there's not really a lot of us, but I'll just be like, "Do you guys want to do a Fleeka today?" Like, it doesn't matter who I'm with. Like,
But the problem with Fleekas is that we never have a hacker. It's because I'm not confident in my hacking, and Alex just learned how to fully hack. That's the reason why we don't do Fleekas constantly, or we don't do Politos, or we don't do all that shit. It's because we don't have a consistent hacker. Not because we don't want to do them. Of course we want to do Fleekas. Listen, I don't give a fuck if I go to jail. I don't care if I have a good driver. I'm down to do anything. You know that. But there's some times where I just don't, I'm not in the mood to do stuff. My brain's not in it, you know? It's not anything towards you. It's not because I don't want to do jobs with you. It's not because I want to do jobs with anyone, or we don't have a driver and I feel like I'm going to go to jail. I don't care. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood. And, you know, you do want to do a lot of banks recently. Or you want to drive more. You want to do more crime recently. I've noticed. And it's not a bad thing. I never meant it as a bad thing. I've just noticed that you've been doing that more. But it kind of feels like you want to do that and you want to, I guess, quote unquote, progress. And kind of like you don't really want to include the group, or you'll go do it with like Freddie, or you go do it with someone else, you know?
Yeah, well, like I want people to come along, but
But you don't
like,
ask, Lexi.
No, but
Like you do, but like you.
I've had to break off of the group so many times because no one wants to break off.
Lexi, bruh, you know how many times you've just walked away? Like, just walked away. Like, I can name countless amount of times where you just take yourself out of the situation without anyone asking for no reason. I don't know why you do it.
It's mainly because after like an hour or two, my
How am I
I get a little bit of
gaslighting?
sensory
What?
overload with like.
How
everyone
the
yelling
fuck am
for
I
a bit,
gaslighting?
so
Pardon?
I get like sensory overload with like everyone yelling for the last like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've had to do that, but it's not just like a random occurrence. This happens a lot, Lexi, where you just walk away. You just leave. You just break off on your own and then we just don't hear from you. And I don't want to bother you. I don't want to like get in when you're in your business or you're doing whatever, like, because I just take that as in like you want your space. You just want to leave and do your own shit. When someone just like breaks off, it just means like, hey, I always want to do my own shit. I'm not gonna like, drag people along.
Yeah, sometimes when I break off, it's also for like fast loans and like
Yeah, that's not a problem
all that
though.
other shit.
I don't care if people in the group break off. Like, do your thing. It is what it is. But not gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight honest with you. Waking up to see that you're chilling with Bogo, like a couple days ago, you didn't say that how much you hated him, makes me feel a little weird.
Oh yeah, when it comes to that, I basically woke up and then saw him and he was racing. So if it's one person that knows how to drive, it's him, right? So I kind of wanted to.
Yeah, but you can't stand here and tell me that you didn't speak to
But
him
then I
about
also
anything.
wanted to boost this morning too.
Yeah, but you can't stand here in front of me and say that you didn't talk to him about how you're feeling, right?
No, I did because he's mainly like one person that I've known for a while that I'm pretty open with talking with, which
And
then
for-
leads to me like.
Yeah. And that's like I said before, I don't care if anyone in the group talks to him, if they're friends with him, I don't care. But if you're going to sit there and you're going to tell me and validate my feelings and say how much you hate the guy or that you don't fuck with him, I feel like that's lip service. And you're just telling me what I want to hear, but you're not actually being honest with me. And it makes me feel like
hate
shit.
him for what he did.
Oh, God.
I hate him how he left and everything like that.
But it doesn't. But you can't say that. You can't say that to me because you still talk to him. You still confine to him, and those are qualities that you do to only your friends. So you can't sit there and tell me in the car that you're never gonna speak to him again in the car and like you don't like him, blah blah blah. Like that, bruh. That is the biggest fucking slap in the face.
Yeah, I didn't like him.
That was a week ago. That was like a week ago. Do you understand how that makes me feel? Like what the fuck? Just out of the blue, you guys just, whatever. Especially talking to him about like stuff like that. Like, go ahead to talk to you want, but like, don't make me feel like, I don't know. Like I think one thing and then now something else happens. You don't have to sit in a car and validate how I feel. Like I said, anyone can talk to whoever they want in the group. I'm not trying to police how, who people are friends with.
Yeah, I think it's more just I want people to be able to do shit with.
Like, you don't ask us, though. Like, the same problem that Bogo had before he left, he didn't want to do flikas with us. He wanted to do flikas with people that were better, right? He wanted to do flikas with Flippy, with the racing gang. He wanted to do flikas with other people. And I don't want it to be taken as like you don't want to.
He also never really did anything with us.
It's because he never wanted to. You know how many times?
The difference is I want to.
But you don't ask. And you can sit there and you can say that you ask, and you have a few times, but not as much as you're taking it, making it seem like you want to do this so bad, but have never asked. Even being the one to take initiative, Alex never took initiative to set up jobs. Never was the one to plan something. He never put in effort for anything. Only blamed us for not being available to do the things that he wanted to do. It was his own fault. He was lazy and, he left. He couldn't sit there and make a plan and be like, hey guys, let's do a jewelry store. I know exactly what we're doing. That's all it takes, right? If I say, hey guys, let's do a base city. We're going to do it with bikes. We're going to do it with mopeds. That's all it takes. To sit there and be like, hey, well, no one wants to do jobs with me. Bullshit. If you lay something on the table for me, I'm down. Even if you don't lay anything on the table, you don't even have to come up with a plan. Like, hey, let's go do base city. I'm down. But I just don't hear that from you, Lexi. We're in a car and you just don't really say that you want to do it. You know how many times I begged that guy to do flickas with us when he knew how to hack? He still didn't want to. He wanted to progress, but not with us. Ooh. Like, I'm down to grind boosting with you, like I've said before, like we've boosted together before. I'm down to do any kind of job you want to do if you just tell me. All I need for you is just to tell me. Doing jobs with you does stress me out a little bit because I don't want the whole thing to get raided. And I'm still trying to figure out people to take over that warehouse shit. But like I said, like I need time to figure that out because it's a complicated situation. And like before, I was okay with you doing crime, but you gotta understand that, like, I kind of entrusted that cleanness with you. And that's why the warehouse is under your name. And now I have to kind of just switch it up a bit and find someone new, which is going to take time. It's not a big deal. But, like, I need a little bit of time, I don't know, to figure that out.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I trust myself not to get raided by not doing dumb shit. But
We say that,
like,
Lexi,
I
and
feel
you
like,
do
I feel
dumb
like
shit.
everyone
Like,
else doesn't trust me.
it's because
Like,
you...
I got accused of shooting someone like this week when I haven't shot anyone.
Wait, who accused you of shooting?
I guess Lana said something to Alex and said that I was shooting people. And I'm like, I never shot anyone this week.
I'll be honest, Lexi, there are times, just random times in the day where you're just the most reckless person I've ever met in my life. I'll be honest, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying there are times where you just like go into a business meeting and then after that you're gonna shotgun someone's tires, or like, that's a bad example. You're gonna shotgun like someone's house or window or them just for no reason, or like because they're being dumb or they said something bad to you.
Yeah, but I feel like we're all like that.
I don't remember the last time I shot someone, to be honest. Not saying that I'm perfect or that I don't do stupid shit, blah, blah, blah. The thing is that I know that I don't want to risk anything for other people. You know what I mean? If something is like, there's a lot of times where, like I have to bench Victor a lot because Victor wants to do the wheat shit, but I put the hotel in his name for now.
I mean, I've been benched on that the whole time, so.
Yeah, but you
wheat
understand why you're benched,
Yeah.
though. It's not benched in a negative way. It's because you've taken that responsibility. Like I told you from the start, Lexi. I looked you in the face and I told you, hey, Lexi, I know you want to be clean, and I'm entrusting this in you. Are you sure you want to take control of the warehouse? Do you want this in your name? And you're like, yeah, I'll be clean. You told me that, right? And now that you've changed your mind, which is fine, I have to figure out who the next person will be. And like Victor is the placeholder for the hotel right now, and I have to change that because he didn't tell me this, but I had to chase him down and figure out that he wants to be a part of the weed stuff. And he didn't want it in his name, but he didn't tell me. Just like you, if you don't want something, you guys need to tell me because I'm so sick and tired of chasing people down. If you want to boost, you need to tell me. I'm not going to chase you down because I do it with fucking 9 people in the group. I can't read people's minds. I can't know everything that people are feeling. I fucking read you guys like books, but it's exhausting. Because who the fuck is reading my book? No one. Ooh. Ooh.
True.
There's a lot of shit that I shoulder for the group, and no one says shit. Okay? And I'm happy to do it. But if I have to clean up this shit like countless amount of times, man, like, I mean, I'll keep doing it. But listen, I get everyone included. I'll bench myself. Like, I don't care. Okay? But I try my best to get everyone included and getting what people want and making them happy, okay? And I'm trying to figure out the warehouse shit so you can do whatever the fuck you want. Not trying to make this shit about myself, but like I said, if you want to do shit, just tell me. Just tell everyone. Like, you just need to communicate more with what you want. Because you don't do that. And I can tell, because I can tell when you get upset and you just shut the fuck up and then you just leave. Like, you're very easy to read.
That is true.
If you want to be friends with Alex,
think-
just fucking say so. But don't give me lip service and tell me that you don't like the guy.
No, I am gonna start doing jobs with him. Mind
Ugh.
you,
Gross.
like mainly
Ugh.
boosting because
Ugh.
they can get a little bit too crazy on banks, and I don't really want that.
And I'll be 100% honest with you, Lexi. I want you to talk to whoever you want. Doesn't bother. It is what it is. But I won't lie and say that that makes me feel icky. But like I said, you guys, I'm not going to stop anyone from talking to whoever they want. But yeah, I'm not going to act like that like makes me happy or anything. 'Cause it doesn't. But like I said, not trying to control who talks to who.
Yeah.
That's snake behavior, bruh.
I guess I just gotta change my approach on him, like asking.
That's snake behavior. She's hanging out with rats, bruh. You're what?
My like approach on how I'm asking to do shit.
You ask very passively. Which makes it feel like you don't really want to do it, but you're just like saying it to say, you know? You're like, oh, guys, we should boost or some shit. Or not just like, hey, Lexi, join my group. I'm gonna boost right now. Like, that is a different thing than being like, hey, guys, you want to boost or something?
Yeah. I think it's mainly because I don't want to force people to like do it.
Have
it's
you
always
met the
an
group, right? You
option.
have to force people to fucking do shit. That's just how it works.
True. I just hate forcing people to do shit.
Oh, welcome to my world, man. I have to force this fucking group to do a lot of shit, but, you know, it gets shit done. Just like people don't like asking for help, you know? That's just how it be. If you ask me to do a boost, I'm down, unless I'm doing some shit. Or I have ADHD. Most of the time, I'm always the type to say yes. Victor will say yes to literally anything. You ask this guy to fucking go shoot cops, he's like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So say you have like no one to boost with, Brett. This guy will say yes to anything. I'll say yes to. I can't say no to people. Liam will be down. Alex is a bitch.
Yeah.
Why are you just saying yeah?
I think it's like easier for people to not say no to you.
That's not true. Well, like, even if people say no, like, I don't think that's a, like, are you, like, expecting everyone to say yes to everything that everyone wants to do?
No. Like people can say no because they're like doing shit.
But you're upset because people don't want to do stuff with you.
But it's just been more frequently that people are saying no.
I don't see it, man. I don't know, man. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if you asked me to boost, I'd be down because I've been wanting to boost. But I don't remember the last time you asked me to boost. The last time I heard you talking about boosting, me and Alex and someone else, or me and Oakley were boosting or some shit because I needed G&E. And I think you woke up and you're like, why the fuck are you guys boosting without me or some shit? And that was the last time I heard you talk about boosting. Oh, I just feel like she wants to go in the direction Buggo did.
Yeah, it's mainly just like late nights.
I'm sorry. I can't help but feel that way.
Because usually right now I'm like doing other shit, right?
Yeah. Just feels like she wants to go hang out with whoever the fuck she wants to. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take this the wrong way. Okay? I just want to hear your words. Okay? Like I said, don't take this the wrong way. Do you still want to be an angel?
Yes.
Are you saying that for me or for you? I want you to speak for yourself.
No, for me.
Okay. Because I feel like you feel like everyone doesn't give a fuck about you. Yes or no?
Sometimes it feels like that.
And for me, I don't know why you feel like that because of how much I care for you. And I know Liam cares for you, and I know Alex cares for you, Violet, everyone. That's why it doesn't make sense for me. I get how you could feel like that because you constantly feel the negatives and you see the negatives and then they feel louder. But for me, nothing is on my mind that is negative towards you. I constantly think about you and keeping you safe from getting raided or getting fucked by the cops. I'm always thinking, we gotta get Lexi out of there. Let's get Lexi out of there. So never once do I think anything negatively towards you or that I don't care about you. I care more about you, actually. Not by what you can fulfill for me, not by you being a warehouse stash, but because I don't want you to get fucked over. I don't want you to deal with that. I even told myself, if the warehouse gets burned and the cops find it, I'm stitching to the cops that it's all mine. And I was going to forge a document just in case. Not because I think that you do, because I want you as a stash house or anything. It's because I care about you. I don't want you to get fucked over by anyone. Because I can tell that you feel not heard in the group. I feel that you think that people don't give a fuck about you. They only care, that you think that they only care about the things that you can do for the group. And that's not true. You're just as important in the group as anyone else is. I may not say a lot, but I always can tell how people feel. And I know you've been feeling like that for a while. That's why I call and I check up on you, make sure you're good. And I know what you're doing because I ask Liam and ask everyone. I don't like to bother you. But you're not being used by the group for anything, for business, for warehouse, anything. That's why I'm working on getting you removed from the warehouse so that you can do whatever the fuck you want without fear of being held back or being weighed down by the group. Like I said, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you become a criminal. We made an agreement before that you would be the clean one, and that's changed, and life is different. Life changes quick, and who gives a fuck? Okay? But just like when Alex left, okay, he thought no one gave a fuck about him. And I want to reassure you that that's not the case. Yo. Banana out here making my... Wait, why? What'd I say? It's like when your mom asks you if you're okay. You can hear my feet slapping. Ugh. It's like when your mom asks you after you come back from school and she asks you if you're okay and you start crying. I do be mommy sometimes. Oh. Who's crying? I think so. It personally hurts my feelings when people in the group don't feel like they are wanted because of how much effort I put in for them and how much I care for them, to be honest. That hurts my
Are we
feelings.
gonna go poison Flippy?
I've been waiting for that, so
Okay.
I kind of want to kill this guy.
Love you.
Love you, bitch.
Also, we're jumping him. 2, I hate you.
Ow.
3, I hate you still.
Guys, we need to ocean dump Victor.
4, I hate you.
He has a big fucking mouth, man.
But loose lip Victor.
Bro, this
That's
would have
just-
been avoided if fucking Victor didn't talk.
I do agree this is Victor's fault. Facts.
Victor's a rat. Why was he coming here anyways? To be with you?
That was very good talk for both of you.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
He's here. Oh, I was on the phone with you when you said he's here.
Yeah, he literally came up to the house. I'm like, oh, are you
Just
putting
hanging out,
stuff
I
in my
guess.
bell box? And he's like, no. This rat.
Why did I become the leader of this fucking gang, man?
So you gonna pull a car out? Because Claire doesn't have a
Yo,
car.
I don't got a car here, guys. Yo, I don't even know what car we even came with. The Penumbra?
Penumbra. Yeah, I sold 3 thermites, so I owe you 5 more K.
Oh, also my penumbra has a fake plate on it.
What do I have? Have anything in here? Anything in the
I
box?
might have
There's a bomb!
rice in it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, there's a fucking bomb!
Alright, I'm going to bed.
What?
Then he has liberty. He
Fuck,
decided
honestly.
for some fucking reason, even though Thursdays are usually off, that he was gonna get fucking liberty.
This is a great day. Now I don't gotta deal with this mess.
What
Oh,
mess?
fuck. Give me keys to your dumbass fucking
The
car.
mess that is named Lexi.
Watch your fucking... Yeah,
Ah!
finally.
Yeah, get run over, you dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. Hey.
You think Violet can handle being a leader? Yeah, sure. I gotta talk to Violet. Don't worry, I'm fixing the report right now.
Okay, cool. Also, did he tell you what he did to the stable?
Yeah, he was being a psycho like you, man. Bro,
He
these
literally
motherfuckers
told
don't
me-
pick up the fucking I'm tweeting.
She's around.